Welcome to Stepping Stones. How are all of you? I hope you are well. I want to tell you a story about Pujaswami Chinmayananda's experience. I believe he was in Italy, and he must have been teaching there. And one day, as he was walking around the city, he happened to be on a bridge and he was looking at a stream. And a priest had saw him and saw that he had these orangish clothes on, he had his long hair, he had his beard, and he had a tilak on. That's this marking, this anointment on his forehead. And so this priest came up to him and said, "Why do you Hindus wear that dot on your forehead?" And Pujaswami Chinmayananda explained that for a Hindu, they wake up early and they engage in practices to remember how their mind should be. Practices like meaningful repetition or japa. Practices like vitamin R3, reading, writing, reflection. And after they complete these practices, they put this dot on their forehead to remind them to have a cool, clean, cheerful mind. And after he had explained this, he shared to that priest, "So if you ever see a Hindu without that dot, stay away from them." Because they won't have that cool, clean, cheerful mind. Now, zooming into this story more. In our culture, on our forehead we put chandan. That's what I'm wearing right now. This is sandalwood. It acts as a cooling agent. If your skin gets very hot or burned, if you put chandan on your skin, it will extract that heat and cool you down. So to have a cool mind. Next is, on top of that chandan, we put kumkum. Kumkum is a form of turmeric. It is an antiseptic agent. It is that which cleans. To clean my digestive system or to clean my hands. So I put that on top. I should first have a cool mind and then a clean mind. And on top of that, we put akshata. Akshata is uncooked but specially prepared rice. Grains of rice. And what this symbolizes is when we have rice, prosperity, we have the privilege of food, it symbolizes to have a cheerful mind. So this is part of our tradition where there's these diverse practices of using chandan, kumkum, akshata, or sandalwood, turmeric, and rice, but it's all to have a cool, clean, cheerful mind, which is able to be deeper, so that differences don't become distances, so that my eyes may see diversity, but within me, I feel this unity. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, and so what are we going to do? I'm going to try to answer some questions. Again, I share I'm going to try because maybe I'll be able to. Maybe I won't be able to, but I'll try. This first question is coming from our Stepping Stone Seva team. I hope you all had a chance to meet our Stepping Stone Seva team in our live satsang or gathering last month. We're about to have our next live satsang gathering next week. This team is made up of Anita from Seattle, Neha from Chicago, Samiksha from San Francisco, Vani from Denver, and Vatsala from Seattle. So they have asked this question. The question is, how can I stop comparing myself to others? Now, you all know, right from the start, I'm going to share a higher narrative and then a lower narrative. And lower means you can start it right now. Higher means you have to have that reflection, that maturity, that understanding to be able to practice this. So the higher is, you are a part. If there's a part, that means there's a whole, and every part is needed. Just like with my hands, I need all of my fingers to be able to type or grasp. I need all of my teeth to tear, to grind, to swallow, and so on. Knowing you are a part, you're an important part, she's an important part, he's an important part, all are an important part, it doesn't make sense to compare. When we start to compare, we forget we are a part. We start to think we're the whole, which is not true, which is not humble. Now, my lower narrative, I'll tell you this story maybe next week. It's a story about a arrowsmith, someone who makes the head of an arrow. When you know what you're doing is your responsibility, like as a middle schooler, suppose it's your responsibility to empty the dishwasher or to take out the garbage. Whatever your responsibility is, if you know it's your responsibility, you can be absorbed in your responsibility. And if you're doing that, you're not looking at your sister who's doing something else or your brother who's not doing anything. So being understanding of your responsibility and then engaging it really helps me not to compare myself to others. I try my best to focus, to unitask, and I feel it really helps me a lot not to think that I'm the whole. I'm just a part. And I mean that in a good way, in a confident way. Next question. This is also coming from that same Seva team. Is it okay to be different from everyone else? I like these questions, but they're tough. They're difficult to answer. My higher sharing is, of course. Of course it's all right to be different from everyone else because everyone is different. Our names are different, our bodies are different. Differences make living interesting. Imagine you just had to eat macaroni every day. You want that to be different, so there's different shapes like capellini and spaghetti and linguine and so on. But then you want that to be different more so you add red sauce, white sauce, rosé sauce. Then you add different types of cheeses on it. So all of these differences, they make eating more interesting, more enjoyable. My lower narrative, there is such a distinction between differences and exceptions. I am different, just like you're different, but if I start to feel I'm an exception, I've excluded me from you. Or if I feel you're an exception, I've excluded you from me. That's not all right. That's not healthy. Differences and exceptions, I often share with students, when you feel you're an exception, it stops you from being exceptional. So it's all right, it is healthy to be different, not to be an exception. So feel how you fit into the diversity. And that is very easy when you keep on reflecting on unity. I'm encouraging all of you to ask more questions, questions in your heart, questions in your friends' minds. Keep asking. Padlet is awesome, so organized, so dynamic. I like looking at everything that you're sharing. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Be happiness.